A biblical story is getting new life thanks to new evidence of Noah's Ark. Researchers say they have 3D images of what they believe is the Ark in the Ararat Mountains in Turkey.
Deep in the mountains of Turkey, a mysterious discovery has been made, one that could change everything we thought we knew about Noah's Ark. For centuries, skeptics dismissed the story as legend, but now shocking evidence has emerged inside a site believed to be the Ark itself. What researchers uncovered will leave the world stunned. The story of Noah and the Ark, a foundational tale shared across many cultures, has often been dismissed as mere myth. Yet its power continues to capture the imagination of both believers and skeptics. In Kentucky, one man has set out on a personal mission to bridge the divide between faith and fact. Inspired by his conviction in the biblical account, he is building a theme park designed to highlight evidence supporting the Ark's existence. Though he denies any messianic role, his unwavering belief in the story's historical truth is undeniable. Interestingly, both archaeology and geology have uncovered hints that suggest our world may once have been devastated by cataclysmic floods. Across continents, ancient civilizations tell of great deluges, and modern discoveries have only intensified the speculation. In the rugged mountains of eastern Turkey, archaeologists have found a site strikingly similar to the biblical description of Noah's Ark. The heart of this modern-day search is an unusual geological formation near Doğu. First spotted by a cartographer in the late 1950s, this boat-shaped landform has fueled the curiosity of countless explorers and researchers. Today, a group called the Noah's Ark Discovered Project claims to have uncovered definitive proof of the Ark beneath this mysterious terrain. Using advanced ground-penetrating radar, the team has created highly detailed three-dimensional scans of what lies below. These images, they argue, reveal the clear outline of a massive, human-made structure, its dimensions astonishingly consistent with the Ark described in the book of Genesis. According to Scripture, the Ark measured 300 cubits in length, 50 cubits in width, and 30 cubits in height. With 1 cubit being roughly 18 inches, the vessel would have been a colossal structure by ancient standards, an ark of truly epic scale. The intersection of faith and science is a complex and often controversial landscape. While the project team's discoveries have stirred excitement among believers, the scientific community remains cautious, even skeptical. The idea that a structure of such immense size could survive thousands of years challenges conventional wisdom. Many experts have raised doubts, questioning not only the authenticity of the site, but also the methods and interpretations used by the team. As the debate intensifies, the mystery of the Durapinar site only grows deeper. Could it be a monumental hoax? A natural geological formation mistaken for something more? Or is it truly the remains of a vessel that once carried humanity and animals through a cataclysmic flood? Only time, and further scientific investigation, can provide a definitive answer. Until then, the story of Noah's Ark continues to endure, a powerful testament to the strength of human imagination and our endless curiosity about the mysteries of the past. Since its discovery, the Durapinar site has been at the center of heated speculation and scrutiny. At the core of this controversy lies the tension between passionate belief and scientific doubt. In the 1970s and 1980s, American researcher Ron Wyatt became one of the most vocal supporters of the site's authenticity. Through his extensive explorations and widely publicized claims, Wyatt inspired a loyal following who believed that the formation was indeed the remnants of Noah's Ark. But Wyatt's enthusiasm was met with equally strong resistance from scientists. Skeptics questioned his methods, his interpretations, and the lack of verifiable evidence. A pivotal turning point came in 1996, when geologist Lawrence Collins presented a compelling counter-argument that reignited debate and cast further doubt on Wyatt's conclusions. Looking at the Durapinar site through a more skeptical lens, geologist Lawrence Collins argued that what many believed to be Noah's Ark was in fact nothing more than a naturally formed rock structure. Its boat-like shape, he explained, was the result of ordinary geological processes rather than divine craftsmanship. His assessment cast serious doubt on Ron Wyatt's claims and eroded much of the public's confidence in the site's biblical significance. The international attention surrounding the Durupinar site did not go unnoticed. Concerned about growing interest, the Turkish Ministry of Culture stepped in and officially designated the area as a national park. While this move protected the site for future study, it also restricted large-scale excavations and further exploration. Yet, despite these limitations, the allure of Durupinar has never faded. Independent research teams, both local and international, have continued to investigate the mysterious formation. Their findings have only deepened the debate, some offering evidence that supports the possibility of a man-made vessel, while others stand firm in the belief that it is simply a natural geological anomaly. As the controversy endures, Durupinar remains a place where faith and science collide, where ancient legend and modern inquiry intertwine. While definitive answers may remain out of reach, the site continues to inspire wonder, curiosity, and spirited debate. The story of Noah's Ark itself is etched deeply into human culture and memory, a tale of divine judgment, survival, and a world reborn. It is as extraordinary as it is familiar. But at the heart of this legendary account lies a haunting question. Did it really happen? The biblical narrative describes a dramatic cataclysm, 40 days and 40 nights of relentless rain that submerged the earth, wiping out nearly all of humanity. Yet in the midst of destruction, one vessel stood as a beacon of hope. The Ark, carrying Noah, his family, and the animals, meant to repopulate the world. In modern times, numerous expeditions to the rugged mountains of Turkey and Iran have claimed to uncover physical evidence supporting this ancient account. Some of these discoveries have even compelled hardened skeptics to reconsider. Still, unraveling this mystery is no easy task. The Book of Genesis, the primary source of the Ark's story, was written in an era when oral traditions were finally being committed to text. Over the millennia, it has passed through countless translations, interpretations, and retellings. This makes it essential to approach the narrative with a critical eye, weighing history, archaeology, and faith together in the search for truth. Archaeology and careful historical analysis are essential tools for peeling back the layers of time and culture, helping us uncover the truths that may lie hidden within the biblical account of Noah's Ark. For centuries, explorers and researchers alike have been captivated by this legendary vessel. From the earliest adventurers to modern scientific teams, countless people have pursued the Ark, not just for the possibility of discovery, but for the insights the search provides into human history and the delicate balance between faith and reason. Beyond the physical evidence, the Ark has long fascinated scholars and theologians. During the Renaissance, thinkers like Athanasius Kircher tried to reconcile the Ark's dimensions with divine order. Today, researchers employ advanced technology to test ancient claims. Each discovery, whether it supports or challenges the biblical narrative, adds another piece to the puzzle, bringing us closer to understanding this enduring enigma. The story of Noah and the Great Flood is one of the most iconic tales in Genesis, the first book of the Hebrew Bible. Tradition credits Moses as its author, though its true origins remain uncertain, shrouded in the mystery of ancient storytelling. The narrative unfolds shortly after humanity's creation and early downfall in the Garden of Eden. By Noah's time, the world had sunk into violence and corruption, leaving God, Yahweh, deeply grieved by what humanity had become. In response, God decided on a dramatic reset, determining to wipe out nearly all life on earth. But amidst the chaos, one man stood apart. Noah was described as righteous, blameless among his peers, and faithful in walking with God. Because of this, God revealed his plan. A flood of devastating scale was coming, yet Noah and his family would be spared. Noah's task was monumental. He was to build a massive ark. Initially, God commanded him to bring 2 of every living creature aboard, along with enough food to sustain them all. Later, the instructions shifted. Noah was told to bring 7 pairs of clean animals, 1 pair of unclean animals, and 7 pairs of every bird. Despite the enormity of the task, Noah and his 3 sons labored faithfully for a century to complete the ark. When Noah reached the age of 600, the skies opened. Torrential rains fell for 40 days and nights, while waters gushed from beneath the earth. Floodwaters swallowed the land, destroying all living things outside the ark. For 150 days, the world remained submerged before the waters slowly receded. Eventually, the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. After more than a year, Noah, his family, and the animals stepped onto dry land, beginning the monumental task of repopulating a cleansed world. Noah's journey is one of survival, renewal, and faith, but it is not unique. Anthropologists have identified more than 250 flood legends across cultures worldwide. Many share striking similarities with the Genesis account. As social anthropologists Karel Sheik and Kai Michel note, most of the world's earliest civilizations were born along great rivers, the Nile, Tigris, and Euphrates, Ganges, and Yellow River. These waterways were sources of life, but also constant threats. Flooding was both common and devastating, making catastrophic deluge stories a natural part of humanity's cultural memory. The Genesis flood story, then, is part of a much larger global tapestry of myth and human experience. But the biblical account includes unique details that continue to spark curiosity, such as the ark's final resting place. Genesis tells us it came to rest on the mountains of Ararat, a detail that has driven centuries of expeditions and fierce debate. Mount Ararat, towering in eastern Turkey, has become almost synonymous with the ark. Its prominence and location make it a natural candidate for seekers. When British historian James Bryce claimed to have discovered a wooden artifact there in 1876, it fueled even greater fascination, turning the mountain into a pilgrimage site for ark enthusiasts. Equally intriguing is the mystery of the ark's construction. The Bible states that it was built of gopher wood, but the exact meaning of this term is lost to history. Some believe it referred to cypress or cedar, while others have proposed exotic possibilities like coconut palm. Though unusual for the region, coconut palm wood is durable and water-resistant, making it a strong candidate. Some speculate that trade routes could have introduced this knowledge to the Near East. However, there is little evidence to suggest coconut palms grew near the supposed construction site, leaving most scholars skeptical. The true identity of gopher wood remains unsolved. This mystery, like so many aspects of the ark story, continues to inspire debate. Whether fact, myth, or a blend of both, the ark endures as a symbol of human resilience and faith. Even the details, like its door, carry profound meaning. According to Genesis, God instructed Noah to place a single door on the side of the ark. That door was the only way in or out. Noah, his family, and the animals entered, and then God himself closed it. The opportunity for salvation had ended. Only those inside were spared. For a time, the door stood open, giving people the chance to enter. Yet no one did. When the flood came, it was too late. This moment resonates as a powerful symbol of divine grace and judgment. Noah had spent decades warning others, but most mocked him, just as later, generations mocked Jesus when he warned about Jerusalem's destruction. In both stories, a window of salvation existed, but only a few chose to take it. The ark, then, is more than just a vessel. It is a timeless reminder of survival, faith, and the fragile line between destruction and deliverance. For thousands of years, its story has echoed across cultures, blending myth, memory, and meaning. And still, it draws us back, fueling our enduring fascination with the mysteries of the past. Just as the ark was the only way to survive the flood, the Bible teaches that Jesus Christ is the only way to be saved from sin. Scripture says we cannot save ourselves, but if we confess Jesus as Lord and believe he rose from the dead, we receive salvation as a free gift of God's grace. The ark was more than a vessel, it was a symbol. With one door, it pointed to the truth that there is only one way to God through Christ. Sealed with pitch, a word also meaning atonement, it foreshadowed the protection we have in Jesus. Just as Noah and his family were kept safe, believers today are secured in him. Though the flood was God's judgment, Noah found grace, and that same grace is offered to us now. The Bible warns judgment will come again, not by water but by fire. The question is, are we in the ark of safety, which is Christ? History itself offers clues: submerged cities, ancient records, and even mysterious formations near Mount Ararat. While the ark may never be found, the story continues to inspire faith, warn of judgment, and point to the hope of salvation.